Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English Road Podcasts. I'm Emma.
And I'm Ryan. Wow, 8 miles. 8 miles together on this road. Can you believe it?
I was looking at the Mile 7 comments yesterday, and I have to say, you actually did it. You actually used those phrases at work, and the results...
Priya from Chicago wrote, and I'm quoting, I used I'm at full capacity with my colleague yesterday. He didn't get mad. He said, okay, no problem, and walked away. I almost cried in my cubicle.
Carlos from Miami said he used, I want to make sure the full picture is visible, in a meeting with his boss. She said, okay, let's take a look. And they spent 20 minutes reviewing his data. First time his boss ever did that.
And then there was Aisha from Dallas, who had to tell her coworker, this is amazing, I actually shared that idea on Tuesday. The coworker turned bright red, apologized, and said, I must have missed that email. Aisha said it was the best moment of her career.
These aren't small victories. These are career game changers. You're not just learning English anymore. You're learning how to own your professional space in America.
And today, Mile 8. This one is different. This one carries more weight than any episode we've done so far, because today we talk about the conversation that can change your entire financial future.
Performance reviews, raises, career conversations, the moments when you sit across from someone who controls your salary, your title, your trajectory, and ask to be recognized for the work you've done.
I want you to stop for a second and think about this. How many of you have been working in America for 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, and you've never once asked for a raise?
How many of you get nervous just thinking about performance review season? Your stomach drops, you start over-preparing, you write pages of notes, and then when the meeting happens, you say almost nothing.
How many of you believe deep down that asking for more money makes you seem ungrateful, that Americans will think you're greedy, that you should just be happy to have the job?
Let me tell you something that took me years to understand and that our listeners are discovering mile by mile. Your work is worth more than you think it is. Your contributions matter more than you realize. And in America, you have to say it out loud.
Because here's the truth nobody told you when you got here. Americans don't read minds. Your boss doesn't secretly know how many late nights you worked, how many problems you solved without being asked, how much money you saved the company, or how many times you covered for someone else.
Performance reviews aren't about your boss evaluating you. They're about you reminding your boss why you're worth investing in. And if you stay silent, if you smile and nod and say thank you for the feedback, you're training them to undervalue you.
I talked to an immigrant engineer last week who had been at the same company for 4 years. Same title, same salary range, doing work that should have had him managing a team by year 2.
When I asked why he never asked for a promotion, he said, I didn't want to seem pushy. 4 years. 4 years of someone else's career growth because he thought silence equaled professionalism. It doesn't. In America, strategic professional self-advocacy equals professionalism.
And the stakes are massive. According to the data, and this is real U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, the average American switches jobs every 4.1 years. That means your performance reviews are your best and often only chance to capture the raises you would get by job hopping without actually leaving.
Today, we give you everything. How to prepare, what to say in the review, how to ask for a raise with exact scripts and objection handling, how to have career conversations that actually move the needle.
2 real demonstration scenes, Sofia negotiating her review, Ahmed asking his VP for a raise, and 15 road practice phrases that successful immigrants use every performance season.
This episode isn't theoretical. Every single phrase we teach you today comes from real performance reviews, real raises that were given, real promotions that were earned.
Pause this right now. Open your Notes app, because after today, you'll never walk into a performance review feeling small again. Let's go. Okay, situation 1, preparation. Because here's the biggest mistake immigrants make before performance reviews. They show up empty-handed.
You spend weeks stressing, you lose sleep, but when your boss says, so, tell me about your year, you freeze. You say, it was good. You say, I worked hard, and that's it.
Americans expect specifics, numbers, examples, proof. Your boss wants to know exactly how you made their life easier, how you made the company money, how you solved problems they didn't even know existed.
So step 1, 3 days before your review, sit down with a coffee and make 3 lists. Achievements, challenges you solved, money or time you saved.
Achievements are not, I answered emails. Achievements are, I reduced customer response time from 48 hours to 12 hours, which improved satisfaction scores by 23%. That's an achievement.
Challenges solved are not things were busy. Challenges solved are when the CRM system crashed during Black Friday, I coordinated with IT to restore service in 4 hours instead of 24, preventing $15,000 in lost sales.
And money or time saved? This is gold. I identified a billing error that was overcharging clients by $2,400 per month. Fixed it, saved the company $28,800 last year. Your boss will write that down.
Now, the second part of preparation that immigrants always miss, you need a specific ask. Not vague, specific.
Wrong. I think I deserve a raise. Right. Based on my contributions this year, I'm targeting a 12% base salary increase from $72,000 to $80,640, plus 3 additional PTO days.
Why specific? Because vague asks get vague answers. I think I deserve more becomes, we'll look at it next quarter. But $80,640 plus 3 PTO days, that goes on a form. That gets discussed.
How do you get to your number? Simple math. Look at your 3 lists. Put a dollar value next to every achievement. Add them up. That's your value. Ask for 60 to 80% of that value in salary increase. That's standard.
Let me give you a real example. Maria, customer support lead. Her lists. Achievement 1, reduced resolution time 40% equals $45,000 saved in labor. Achievement 2, trained 4 new hires equals $28,000 saved in agency fees. Challenge, handled VIP escalation equals $12,000 saved client. Total value created, $85,000.
Maria asked for 12% raise equals $9,600. Got 11% equals $8,900 plus title change. That's how it works.
Now, objections. Your boss will push back. You need answers ready.
Objection 1. Budgets are tight right now. Answer, I understand, which is why I'm also open to non-salary compensation. Could we discuss title change or additional PTO days?
Objection 2. Everyone can't get raises. Answer, I completely understand the need for fairness. Based on the $85,000 value I delivered this year, would a 6% merit increase plus performance bonus be possible?
Objection 3. Let's talk next quarter. Answer, I appreciate that timeline. Could we schedule that conversation now for May 15th? And would you be open to me sending a summary of my contributions beforehand?
Every objection has a professional response. You're not begging, you're negotiating.
5 preparation phrases. Say them now.
This approach reduced resolution time from 48 hours to 12 hours, a 75% improvement.
When the system crashed, I coordinated with IT to restore service in 4 hours, preventing $15,000 in lost sales.
I identified a billing error overcharging clients $2,400 per month, fixed it, saved the company $28,000 last year.
Based on my contributions, I'm targeting a 12% base salary increase from $72,000 to $80,640, plus 3 additional PTO days.
Could we discuss non-salary compensation like title change or additional PTO days?
Practice those. They're your foundation.
Great to see you, Sofia. Tell me about your year.
Thank you so much for this time, Jennifer. I've had an incredible year, and I'm excited to share my biggest contributions. First, I reduced customer response time from 48 hours to 12 hours. That's 75% faster, saving $45,000 in labor costs. Second, when CRM crashed on Black Friday, I coordinated with IT for 4-hour restoration instead of 24 hours, prevented $15,000 lost sales. Third, I trained 4 new hires, saving $28,000 in agency recruiting fees. That's impressive, Sofia. Strong numbers. Thank you. Based on the $85,000 value I've delivered, I'm targeting a 12% base salary increase from $72,000 to $80,640. That's a strong case. Let me see what we can do. I appreciate you advocating for me. I'd also love to discuss taking on more leadership responsibility over the next 12 months. I see that potential in you. Let's talk specifics next week.
Now the meeting itself. You've prepared. You walk in with your one-page summary. Your boss says, "Great to see you. Tell me about your year."
Most immigrants panic. They start rambling, they undersell. Here's the structure that works every time.
Part 1, the grateful opener. Thank you so much for this time. I've had an incredible year on this team, and I'm excited to share what I've been working on.
Part 2, your 3 biggest wins with numbers. First, I reduced customer response time from 48 to 12 hours. That's a 75% improvement that saved $45K in labor costs.
Part 3, challenges you overcame. Second, when our CRM crashed during Black Friday, I worked directly with IT to restore service in 4 hours instead of 24, preventing $15K in lost sales.
Part 4, your ask. And third, I'm targeting a 12% base salary increase from $72K to $80,640 based on the $85K value I've delivered this year.
What happens next is critical. Your boss will either say yes, maybe, or push back. Every response has a phrase.
Yes, fantastic. Here's what that would look like. Answer, thank you, I'm thrilled. Could we discuss timing for paperwork?
Maybe. That's a strong case. Let me see what I can do. Answer, I really appreciate you advocating for me. Could we set a follow-up for March 15th?
Pushback, I need to think about budget. Answer, completely understand. Would you be open to discussing non-salary options like title change or PTO?
Here's the real secret, the silent killer of immigrant careers. When your boss says, "What else?" don't say that's it. Say, "I'd also love to discuss my career growth here."
Most people end the conversation after salary. Big mistake. Career conversation is where promotions live.
What skills would you recommend I develop over the next 12 months to position myself for next level role?
Are there upcoming projects where I could take a leadership role to demonstrate readiness for title?
How do you see my role evolving over the next 18 months?
5 meeting phrases. Repeat now.
I've had an incredible year, and I'm excited to share my biggest contributions.
This reduced response time 75% and saved $45K in labor costs.
When CRM crashed, I restored service in 4 hours, saved $15K in sales.
I'm targeting 12% increase from $72K to $80,640 based on the $85K value I've delivered this year.
What skills should I develop for next level role over next 12 months?
Hi, David. Thank you for the opportunity to lead the Q4 regional pilot.
Sure, Ahmed. How'd that go?
It delivered 42% better than forecast, $127,000 incremental revenue.
That's substantial. Go on.
Based on that impact, I'm targeting $92,000 base salary. Could we discuss mid-year adjustment timing?
Mid-year, that's unusual. Walk me through the thinking.
Happy to provide monthly impact breakdowns. Last 3 quarters showed 28%, 32%, and 42% improvements respectively.
All right, let's look at specifics next week.
Send me the full breakdown. Will do. Thank you, David.
Situation 3. Asking for a raise outside the formal review cycle. This is advanced. Most immigrants never do it. Successful ones do it twice a year.
Timing matters. 3 windows: after major wins, after taking on more responsibility, after company good financial news.
Major win example. You just saved the company $50,000. Same week you ask, Sarah, the billing fix I implemented last month is now saving us $4,100 per month. I'd love to discuss how we recognize that kind of impact.
More responsibility. You start managing 2 direct reports without title change. Mark, now that I'm managing 2 team members, I'd love to discuss formalizing that leadership role with title and compensation adjustment.
Company good news. Quarterly earnings beat expectations. Great quarter, team. With our strong results, I'd love to discuss my compensation to make sure it reflects the value I'm bringing.
The casual raise conversation formula. 4 parts. Context, value recap, specific ask, timeline.
Hi, David. I wanted to thank you for the opportunity to lead the Q4 regional pilot. It delivered 42% better results than forecast, 127K incremental revenue. Based on that impact, I'm targeting 92K base. Could we discuss timing?
Objection handling, advanced level. I need to see sustained performance. Answer, completely fair. The last 3 quarters showed 28%, 32%, and 42% improvements respectively. Happy to review monthly.
Raises are annual. Answer, I understand the standard process. Given the 127K revenue impact this quarter alone, would a mid-year adjustment be possible?
You're already top of your band. Got it. Would promotion to next band with title change be an option, or could we discuss performance bonus structure?
5 casual raise phrases.
The billing fix is now saving $4,100 per month, $49,000 annualized.
Now that I'm managing 2 team members, let's discuss formalizing that role.
Q4 pilot delivered 42% better results, $127,000 incremental revenue.
I'm targeting 92K base based on impact delivered.
Could we discuss mid-year adjustment given the results? Now, the scenes. First, Sofia's performance review.
And Ahmed asking his VP for a raise.
Now, road practice. 15 phrases. Say them loud.
I've had an incredible year. Excited to share my impact. I've had an incredible year. Excited to share my impact. Reduced response time 75%, saved 45K labor costs. Reduced response time 75%, saved 45K labor costs. Restored service 4 hours versus 24, prevented 15K lost sales. Restored service 4 hours versus 24, prevented 15K lost sales. Targeting 12% increase, 72K to $80,640. Targeting 12% increase, 72K to $80,640. What skills for next role next 12 months? What skills for next role next 12 months? Billing fix saves $4,100 a month, 49K annualized. Billing fix saves $4,100 a month, 49K annualized. Q4 pilot, 42% better, 127K incremental revenue. Q4 pilot, 42% better, 127K incremental revenue. Targeting 92K base based on impact delivered. Targeting 92K base based on impact delivered. Could we discuss mid-year adjustment? Could we discuss mid-year adjustment? Now managing 2 team members, formalize leadership role. Now managing 2 team members, formalize leadership role. Last 3 quarters, 28%, 32%, 42% improvements. Last 3 quarters, 28%, 32%, 42% improvements. Would promotion to next band be possible? Would promotion to next band be possible? Could we discuss performance bonus structure? Could we discuss performance bonus structure? Great quarter. Let's discuss compensation alignment. Great quarter. Let's discuss compensation alignment. Happy to review monthly impact going forward. Happy to review monthly impact going forward.
"15 phrases. That is your complete performance toolkit.
Your homework, brutal but essential. Before your next review, or next week, write down your 3 biggest wins from the last 90 days. Dollar values, specifics, real numbers.
Then practice saying them out loud, in the car, in the shower, to your mirror. Because when you walk into that room, those words need to come out smooth and confident.
8 miles, from first day survival phrases to negotiating your career trajectory. You are not the same person who started this road.
Mile 9 is coming. Difficult conversations, firing someone, getting fired, layoffs, handling conflict that can't be resolved with politeness.
Subscribe. Share this with every immigrant who works too hard for too little recognition. This episode could be worth $10,000 to someone you know.
Thank you for walking this road with us. 8 miles. Keep going.
See you on mile 9.